Yeah,
This is George, my favorite guy in Canada.
yeah.
George is going to tell us about marriage.
Oh, yes. Dodie is my sweetheart. 69 years ago, I decided she could take me for her bride. Yeah, so she took me for a bride, or I don't know whether it was a bride or a ride, but one or the other. But she's priceless. She's number one.
Wow,
Number one.
great.
You betcha. Yeah. What else you like to know?
Oh, I don't know anything.
No girls. We have no girls. We've got boys.
Yeah, you got two boys, right?
Yes, we got
Yeah.
two boys. Two wonderful boys.
Yeah, Greg and Robbie.
Wait, Greg and Robbie.
Yeah.
Now, we're a great Marion family. My grandpa, he had 3 wives. And now Greg had 2,
Two wives, yeah.
and Robbie's had 3.
And no more.
That's not no more. No, he said no more. Right.
How about your sister?
Right?
Your sister got 3 husbands, right?
Who?
Your sister.
My sister.
Yeah.
Oh yes, she married a Smith, and I called her Jonesy because you couldn't call her Smith. You know, it's too common. So I called her Jonesy. That was her nickname.
Mm.
My dearest friend. She was. She married a gentleman from Las Vegas, and the boys called her the Angel. She was a very good painter. But she had a stroke. She could drive a taxi. She could drive a car around Las Vegas better than a taxi. Oh, she was a great, wonderful woman.
Wow.
Yeah. My young sister, well, she lost her husband. He had that stroke. A lot of people had strokes.
I
A
know.
lot of pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
Maybe eat too much salt.
Too much what?
Salt.
Too much toast?
No. Salt. Salty stuff. Salt. S-A-L-T.
See,
Salt. I cannot say this word. S-A-L-T.
A-L-T.
No, S-A-L-T.
S-A-L-T?
Yeah, salt.
Salt?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
eat too much salt.
Well, pretty salty, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty salty.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Dodie's my lover.
yeah.
Still today, she's still my lover.
69 years, right? You have been married.
69 years.
Phew. That's I'm going to give you gold medal for you.
We don't need a gold medal. You just go on like that. See?
How come my marriage finished maybe 15 years? Too short,
Well,
but you did a good job.
Takes two to tango. Two to tango.
Yeah, married.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, the boys. This fellow he married with a big wheel in Las Vegas. He was the fellow behind the convention center in Las Vegas. And his boys called Jonesy, because that was her nickname from me, giving her Jonesy. Because you couldn't call her Smith. She was married to a Smith. That was too common. So I called her Jonesy. And she was just a dear lady. She had a stroke.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, she had a stroke. And came through that, except it killed the creative part of her brain. Now that that picture there was painted by one of Dodie's relatives. That's a very old painting, that one. Now my sister, my young sister, apparently has got a painting of, you know, these, well, I don't, there's a name for them, in the desert. And she got one and she's going to give it to me, apparently. That's, Greg is getting that. Greg's getting that. That's so 75 years old.
Whoa, that's old. Oldie.
Now it's one of Dodie's relatives painted that.
Wow, that's very nice picture.
That's Britain.
Oh,
That's Great Britain.
yeah.
I met, well, Dodie and I both met her grandmother. She was 105.
What? What did she eat it?
Well, she was living upstairs. She wouldn't go downstairs in case she'd fall.
Oh,
So she was living upstairs. Now I met her, that was her, on her dad's side. On her mother's side, I met her, she had been bombed out of Liverpool, and she was in Lake Bala, up in the mountains in Lake Bala. And she had fallen down a flight of stairs the day I met her. And she didn't break a bone. Didn't break a bone. But two little big black eyes you ever saw.
oh.
It was, and I stayed with them. And they were farmers on the land. And his aunt, they were threshing barley, and I used to have a pair of high boots, a uniform with, and had high boots, brown, which they were spit and polish shine. My Batman used to do that for me. Well, I didn't leave them out for her to polish that night, and she gave me hell for not allowing her to polish my shoes. Yeah.
Wow.
It was an old feather bed.
Mm.
I remember that old feather bed. Well, I met all the relatives overseas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anything else? Do you want to talk about marriage?
Do you want to talk about my marriage?
Yeah, something. Something. I don't know.
Well, you're either happy or you're unhappy. See?
That's right.
And if you're unhappy and stay married, that's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
Get it out of your system. Yes, whoosh.
Whoosh.
That's right.
I agree that. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I think. No man? Yeah. No man?
I just love it.
Yeah.
You have been saying no man to me more than 2 years every time I see you.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
right.
love it. Thank you, thank
Yes, I
you.
watch you. Yeah. And we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, George.
Yeah.
I'm very, enjoying your talking.
Yeah.
And then George is my favorite guy in
She'll be
Canada.
home soon.
Okay.
She'll be getting me flirting with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will start.